What's up, guys? Deezer here. We're back today with another episode. This is episode 1. And you may not be able to tell with my texture pack, but we are already fully kitted out in diamond armor. That's because this clip is actually being recorded, I think, almost a week after the previous episode has gone live. Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff, and you might be able to see some stuff on my map there, and that's a little bit of a sneak peek. You might be able to see my beautiful face, just really close up. Yeah, let's talk like this from now on. Yeah, this is perfect. We like this. Anyways, we've done a lot of stuff between now and then, and we're gonna get it out to you guys. It probably won't all be in this video. There'll probably still be some stuff that's scattered around this base here that you will have been yet to see, even if you watch this entire thing through. You're just gonna have to wait for the episode 2 to get some of that content. And the reason that I've done so much between episodes is not just because I'm working and I don't care about you guys and I don't want to show you guys this stuff. It's actually because this weekend, when I would have stopped and continued work on some video editing and slapping some stuff together, I actually went on a college tour. I went out of town to Tennessee to tour some colleges because I'm getting ready to go to college. It was kind of big for me, and I wasn't able to bring my PC along, so I had to play on well, I did bring a crappy little laptop along, so I could just make a little bit of progress for you guys. But I didn't want to start on this video and then get into it and then not be able to finish the whole thing for you guys. So it's gonna be a little bit of a rewind. But we're gonna do a recap of what we got. And the first thing we did, the very first thing, was we set up ourselves a real base so we could stop playing in this little cave. Now, granted, we still are, but we did get ourselves a real base built, and you guys may recognize it. It might look a little bit familiar to all of you guys who really love a certain TV show. But without further ado, I'm gonna get you some clips of me building that base. Hopefully it's pretty cool, because I used the replay mod to do it. It's the first time I've ever actually used the replay mod, so excuse me if some of the angles are a little bit weird, but I'm trying to figure it out for you guys, because I want to do some more replay mod stuff, because honestly it's really cool video footage, and I just think it looks beautiful. But without further ado, let's get you guys into Yep, that is right, boys. We built the mystery shack. It is over there. You can kind of see it on the map. You can pretty much just see the inside of it. But we built the mystery shack from Gravity Falls. It's an amazing TV show. I loved watching it. But I don't know if you've never seen it before. I would highly suggest it. And as we walk over here, you're gonna kind of notice something pop across the screen, but we're just gonna kind of ignore that, because we're not gonna get to that in this episode, or if we do, it'll be right there at the end. So I'm also gonna keep looking down, because we've kind of got some spoilers off in that direction, and we're not going to look at it. But this is the mystery shack that we have built, and since then we've cleared out pretty much all the trees in this area. There's some what are the chorus plants over there, and the mystery shack in here. Now I don't quite know what's in here, but we're gonna take a look inside. Yeah, it's pretty much undecorated for the most part. It's just got some various stuff. And as you probably noticed, there's a sign here that says Crisp. Crisp is actually a member on the server. I have joined a faction, and that's what you see when I face down. Don't look in that corner. When I cross into my base over here, the little cave base, you notice it says Novacore or Nebula, right? Nebula, right across my screen, and that is because that is the faction I am a part of. So this is like a claimed chunk by Nebula, and this is just the wilderness, right? And it's kind of annoying that they didn't claim the whole thing, because whenever I walk, this one chunk is just oh, it's Nebula, great, lovely. But anyways, yeah. So that's these are the boys in Nebula, and they've come and they've helped set up at my base, and they occasionally do some stuff. I occasionally do some stuff. We share some stuff. Ooh, you kind of saw some stuff in the corner there. We're gonna ignore it. You didn't see that at all. I might black out the screen there. Yeah, and so they're kind of far. They've been playing on this for ignore the ceiling. I'm embarrassed. They've been playing on the server for about a week longer than I have. So they do have some chocolate boxes, some fancy stuff like that. And what is this? All iron, diamond. I honestly haven't even looked through a lot of the stuff they brought in. Fortune 3. Yeah, sponge. That's nice. Glowstone, cactus, sugarcane, ink, couple of rockets, slime, slime ball. We might have to take that. We might have to take that, guys. Yeah, so they don't have all too much or anything like that. And I also built this. This is of my own creation. This is not Nebula's doing. I didn't show this in the video, and unfortunately I don't actually have footage of me making this, because when I did it, it got corrupted. It just ended up not being that good of a video. So I'm not going to include it, but we do have a sugarcane farm here. So I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see me build this. It's a really simple design though, and I'll go over it real quick. But I've been using a lot of the sugarcane, so it's pretty empty. But anyways, yeah, you just kind of put some water streams here. And on the back side, you can put water streams behind these blocks. So behind there's water streams, because if you look here, if I follow it, there's dirt, and that's where the sugarcane grows. You just go up one block, you do nothing. The block on top of that, you put a piston. The block on top of that, you put an observer. Behind the observers here, you put a line of redstone on top of blocks. And basically, whenever the sugarcane grows and hits any of these observers, the pistons will push out, because they give a signal, and they'll push out, and they'll break all the other sugarcane that has grown. Now, because one of the sugarcane pieces is up here above the pistons, it falls right down and you do lose it. But because only one observer needs to be triggered in order to activate it, you really only lose one piece of sugarcane per activation, so it's not that big of a deal or anything. It ends up not being that big of a deal, and you get a bunch of sugarcane. And I'm going to keep my head down, because I keep accidentally looking up too high, and you can see what I built over there in the corner. But we're not going to get to that yet, or maybe not even in this video at all. I haven't quite decided. But anyways, we're going to go back in here, and we've done even more than that shack, because what is a mystery shack if there's no one to inhabit it? And you might say, dude, you've got friends now. You got friends in the Nebula. So what do you mean you've got people inhabiting it? Well, that's not quite what I mean. I mean a couple of other friends. Way off in the distance, over there in the desert, over there, off in the desert, I was able to find a village, and with that village, I have went and captured myself some villagers who are right down here. And I've got a couple of clips of me trying to get them. It honestly went super smoothly, but let me show you those clips real quick, and I'll show you what I have done. Step number 1 was to go into the nether and build out a path to where the villagers would be. I went ahead and built a portal inside the village, and now I just needed to build one in the nether that would instantly connect me to it. But of course, I did this wrong, as I do pretty much everything. I totally forgot to divide one of the coordinates by 8, ending up in me going, hey, I gotta turn right here, when I really needed to turn left. So I actually built a big path in the wrong direction, which was super scary, because I built it over lava. And you can't really see it all that much, but I was panicking pretty much this whole time, because I was really nervous that we were gonna fall into the lava, and that wouldn't have been good. But after this, I was able to go ahead and fix my mistake, build the path in the correct direction, and then get these villagers nice and easy. So, like I said, I got these villagers, I dropped them down here and brought them around to this magical thing right here. This is the villager breeder I built, and Nebula reigns supreme. And no, anyways, I built this villager breeder, and I had a farmer in the center there. He would connect with that composter, and he would throw carrots at his buddy. And then they would see these beds over here, and wow, that's a lot of cats, I can hear them. They would see these beds over here. I have this block here which would turn it off, but these villagers died when a zombie spawned and kind of got in here, which kind of sucks and is, doesn't really work anyways. But I'll get some more villagers and we'll start it up again if we need them. But they would come over here and then they would just kind of queue up in this pool, and we're going to try to ignore this for a little bit. They would queue up in this pool, and then a minecart. All you had to do was put a minecart here. Let me go ahead and do that. Minecart, and it will just go. It'd pick one up, and then it would go, and if I turn this on, that means it's ready to receive, and villagers would start going up there. But I've pretty much done that a lot for a lot of different villagers, and then I've marked out pretty much everything they sell. This guy sells pumpkins, melons, carrots, and bread. This is my farmer, and it's pretty much how I get all of my emeralds. All I really have to do is come in here, take some pumpkins, take some melons, and then go boop, shift, and just like that, I now have 24 emeralds. Super, super cheap. It's honestly pretty awesome that I have all this stuff. And then obviously I can buy bread from them. That's pretty much my food source. This guy is my mending villager, and holy crap, guys, did we get lucky. This guy sells mending for 10 emeralds. You see, 10. I honestly think that is the lowest trade you can possibly have. And then, of course, the rest of his trades are shit. But what do you expect? 10. We take that. And then we had 3 more here. They died at the same time that this guy died, which is unfortunate. But this one was an Unbreaking 3. He also had Channeling, which was like, but I might as well write it down. It was there. This guy had Efficiency 4 for 19, which is honestly really sad. And this guy had Silk Touch for 10, which is like, honestly, I'm not that fuffed about Silk Touch. It's like, whatever. But it still would have been nice to have. But anyways, then we up here, we've got this row where we've got a fisherman here, and I have him because he trades 20 string for coal. And this thing used to be literally filled entirely with string, which was just, it was very lucrative for us. Ooh, I don't want that. Give it an emerald. So is very, very lucrative. He also sells coal, or you can sell him coal or raw cod, or just look at all these trades. They're really, really easy trades to do. Why is there an ender chest over here? Okay, weird. Interesting. Anyways, this guy sells sharpness 5, guys. Sharpness 5. Look at this sword. Sharpness 5 for 17. He's a freaking beast. This guy's sweeping edge 3 for 20, which is nice. I've got that on my sword as well. And this is multi-shot. I might as well write that down eventually. And then prot 4 for 20, right there. And then Riptide 1 for 8, which I'm not going to write that down. That's not even a full enchant. And then looting 3 for 15. And this guy right here isn't labeled, but he sells Feather Falling 4 for 38, which isn't a good deal, but at least we got Feather Falling 4, which is really nice. You got that little joke there that I made there. I called them the hard socks, question mark. Let's see if you guys get that. Let me know in the comments if you guys get that joke, or if you've even made it this far. We've also got our hard hat, which isn't fully equipped. We still need respiration on this bad boy. And we still technically need thorns on all of these, even though thorns is optional. We got our sexy bra to wear, our fancy cup, and our hard socks. Now, we're going to have to get some more villagers in here. I'll probably just go snag those from the village. That shouldn't be too hard, and once again, I'll probably just do that off camera. There's no reason to involve you guys in that. You guys want to see the cool stuff. You want to see the active stuff, and oh boy, is there a lot more active stuff around here. How did I get all those pumpkins? How did I get all those melons? You probably can't hear it, but there was a noise there, and if I choose to leave my desktop audio in, it's going off right now and you'll be able to hear that, but you probably won't. I'll probably turn that off so you guys don't get any pricks at what I've been using these villagers for, but I'm sure any educated Minecrafter can guess. But that's all to come in the next episode. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this one, though. I've had a fantastic time making it. I am improving with my video editing, and honestly, I'm loving watching them. So I really hope that you guys are enjoying watching them as well, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully, by that one, we just might have some netherite armor fully kitted out. But until next time, peace!